for today's video, as you will have seen from the title, I thought it would be quite nice to do a little like everyday makeup 2022 edition, because I've not done one of these in ages. Still can't wrap my head around the fact it's 2022. I'm still writing 2021 and then realising, crossing it out and putting 2022. Yeah, so I thought I would do that and then at the same time do a Q&A, because I was thinking I've done a lot of like vlogs recently, which are my favourite videos to do, like, you know, the day in my lives and stuff. But actually sitting down doing a Q&A with you guys is something that I've not done in a while. So yeah, chill out, sit down, get a drink and let's have a catch up. Okay, so first things first, I always use some hyaluronic acid when I'm prepping my skin. I have acne, as you can see, and so skin prep when it comes to makeup is so important. I spoke about this in my last video, but using like a serum before your moisturiser when you apply makeup I find works so much better, because it like is properly hydrating like those dry patches from acne. I then go in with my Avene Aqua Gel moisturiser. I really like this because it doesn't feel like a moisturising cream, it's like a gel. I find sometimes when I use moisturisers that are a bit more creamy, it makes my makeup over the top just bunch up a little bit and separate. So yeah, this is really good. I've just realised these sleeves are actually awful for makeup. They're going to be getting into everything, so I'm going to have to roll them up. But I love this. Recently, I've just been wearing like little vest tops underneath this. And it's just like a cropped cardigan for urban with pyjama bottoms on the bottom. But so cute, right? I was speaking to my mum about this yesterday. Like, so many things that were in trend when she was like mine and my sister's age are now coming back around, like really low waist mini skirts, low rise jeans, like so many different things. And it's crazy. She was showing me and Tasha some of the pieces that she still got from like when she was younger, and a lot of them are exactly what people my age are wearing, and I find that really crazy. Let me tell you guys what I'm using for primers before I go on a tangent. I'm using the Laura Mercier Blurring Primer, so good. I use this just on my like T-zone. Then the Cover FX Gripping Primer. This I've been using for a while now. It's supposed to make your makeup stay on longer. Does it do that? I honestly couldn't tell you, but it's more like peace of mind, I feel like. Yeah, I feel like it's really interesting to see how like vintage style and like the 70s and 90s and Y2K have come back like in the last couple of years. I think especially 2021 was a big year for that and a big year for fashion. Yeah, I think just over the years there have been so many different eras of style, and I love the fashion style that's around at the moment and has been like the last year. A lot of you guys were actually asking me, when did you realise you loved fashion? Someone said, when did you realise you love fashion? Because girl, you can dress. Thank you so much. If you follow me on Instagram, make sure to. I've been posting a lot more fashion content, and I've really been finding my sense of style in the last year, and I feel like I've evolved a lot as I've evolved as a person in terms of style. It's always a difficult journey trying to find like what your identity is in terms of what you wear, and you may have even seen from my videos, I feel like I've become more comfortable in just literally wearing what I want and feeling less worried about wearing what other people are wearing that are my age, just to feel like I fit in and I'm a part of that. And I've loved how the older I've gotten, along with a lot of other people, like my friends even, we've all found our own individual styles, and I think that's part of growing up as well. But I think, yeah, in the last year, in 2021, it gave me a lot of time to experiment and try things that are new. And a lot of people also asking me, like, how do you identify your style? What genre do you put it into? I honestly don't, because one day I'll be wearing like a fluffy pastel cardigan, and the next day I'll be wearing cargo trousers that are really oversized and just a jumper. So it's like two complete ends of the spectrum, and I just wear whatever I am attracted to and whatever feels good on me and that I feel comfortable in. Okay, up next I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This basically just makes your makeup more glowy, so you put it on before your base. I've only recently started using this after Charlotte Tilbury did my makeup for the Fashion Awards last year, and I love it. It's like, I saw someone talking about it on TikTok and they were like, it's like paprika. You don't really know what it does, but you know it works. And that is so true. You don't really know what it does, but I've noticed that when I don't use it, my makeup just looks a bit flat. This is something that I've used for years and years and years now. It's the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in green. So good, so inexpensive, and yeah, it's perfect for helping colour correct redness. So that's what I'm going to do now, and in the meantime I am going to answer another question. Can you drive? By the way, I love you. I love you too. This is actually a really interesting question. I don't know if I've answered it on YouTube before or spoken about it. Basically, obviously, I'm 17 now, and people around my age are 17 and 18 starting to learn how to drive or have got their driver's license. Unfortunately, because of my condition and also how unstable I've been recently, I'm not learning how to drive, and I won't be learning how to drive for like the foreseeable future, just because one, I'm half blind, and I would need to learn how to drive with my visual impairment, but also because I'm really unstable at the moment. If I was in the car and I start having an awful nosebleed and I'm on the motorway, like, what am I going to do? There's no point me even thinking about learning how to drive until I'm in a better place with my health. So yeah, I have kind of accepted it. When my doctors told me that you wouldn't really be able to drive currently or anytime soon, I was quite disheartened by it, because so many people around me are learning how to drive, and I feel like it's part of growing up. It's sort of like one of those next milestones to becoming an adult, and I've missed so many of those milestones since I was little because I've missed out on my childhood so much. But now thinking about it, I mean, my best friend Leah drives. You've seen her in videos. Tasha drives. My mum and dad drive. I don't go anywhere except like school, and if I do, my mum and dad would want to go with me anyway, just because my health's really unstable. So there's no real need or rush for me to learn how to drive, and I've just realised that if I do ever learn how to drive, it will be, you know, when I'm ready, and I don't want to rush it. And I also live in London, and when you're in London, I mean, if you live in London, you'll know, and it's very similar to New York, you don't need to walk very far to get to things. For concealer, I'm using two concealers because like both together are my right shade. So this is the Kosas Brightening Concealer in 2.5. And then this is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Concealer in 102 Fair. So I literally just like put these both under my eyes on top of each other and then blend them out with my sponge. I know some people do foundation first, but I've never like got along with doing that. My sister does that. I'm speaking about Tasha a lot in this video. Tasha does that, and I find every time I do it, it just doesn't sit right on my skin. Okay, let's answer another question. What is your sexuality? So I am straight. However, I completely stand with and support the whole LGBTQ community. Ultimately, love is love, and there's no more to it. So yeah. A lot of you guys were asking like if I'm dating / if I do have a boyfriend. So no and no to both of those. I do not have a boyfriend, and I'm not dating, like in the dating scene at the moment. I was speaking to my friends about this the other day, and I think I've just realised that I feel like at my age, like everything, it feels like you should have certain things by a certain age, whether that's like be in a relationship or learn how to drive or like so many other different things. And I think I've just learned that everyone's on their own journey and everyone's going through life at their own pace that's right for them. But I have to believe that like when the time is right and when I'm in a place where it feels right for that person to like walk into my life, it will, you know. And I've just got to believe that, because I have always really struggled with like dating and things like that, because I've been so underconfident within myself and just couldn't believe someone could like me. Like, it sounds really sad, but that is how I felt. And I've realised in that time, if I don't like myself, how do I expect to accept someone into my life or someone else to like me, you know? And so yeah, that's how I'm kind of seeing it. I've definitely grown so much over the past year in terms of like my mental perspectives on things. Yeah, everything, I don't believe everything happens for a reason, but I believe that everything has a timing, and I feel like it will happen when it's ready. Okay, so the next product I'm using is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finish Foundation in Chai. And I literally just put this super lightly onto my skin. Why is my blusher just falling out? Next question, are you working on anything new at the moment? Oh, I am. It's so exciting and it's coming out sooner than you think. It's been a long process, but I am so proud of it and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So keep your eyes out for a video soon. But also just working on doing some more TV stuff. I've really missed like presenting and just being on TV. Obviously, as I'm going to be 18 this year, it also opens up so many more avenues of what I can do and what I can cover, because there are a lot of like really important topics that are of a slightly mature audience, and 18 is the perfect age to start covering those. So yeah. Okay, so next thing I'm using is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand in Fair Medium. This is so good. I've really got into cream products recently. My highlighter is cream, my blush is cream, and my contour bronzer is cream. Dot dot, 1, 2, swipe on my jawline, and then like 1, 2, oh god, that was about 3, 1, 2. And then I just get my beauty blender and use the side of it to blend that in, like that. Okay, so now that's done, I do go over with a little bit of powder bronzer. This is the Huda Beauty Glowish bronzer, so it just makes your skin look really glowy, and just put that in the same places I put the cream bronzer. I need someone to take away my card because I spend way too much money on cream blushes. Like I literally have about 20. I can't wear 20 blushes at once. Like, who do I think I am? I mix together the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Blush in Bliss, and then the Tower 28 Beach Please Magic Hour Cream Blush. This is so pretty, and I just literally put my brush into it, but I literally just like dab it on. Would you stay in this country / London when you're older or move out? Ah, good question. I could never ever see myself moving anywhere else, like any other country, or being anywhere else than London. Like, I mean, I've not been able to travel very much. One, because of, you know, the travel restrictions in the last few years, understandably, but also because of my health.
But you did this for what?
God, I need to clean my brush now. It's gonna have fluff all over it. Yeah, I don't see myself being anywhere but London. I love London. The last time I went on holiday was like 2017, when me and my family went to, okay, that's too much blush, when me and my family went to Croatia, but I wasn't very well, so I wasn't able to enjoy it. Sorry, I've completely like gone off topic and now I'm talking about my holidays. No, I don't think I ever could be anywhere but London. I have had a tarot card reading, and I've actually had 2 before, and they both said that they could see me moving to America, but I could never ever see that happening, honestly. Both of them said it would be for work reasons, but they both said the same thing, which I thought was really strange, because in my head, like, I really could never see myself somewhere else but the UK or London, and that far away from my family and my friends. So I don't know about that. Places I want to go though, loads of you guys were asking like, where do you want to travel or things like that. I really badly want to go to Japan, Tokyo, Hawaii, New York, LA. I'd love to re-go to Croatia because it's beautiful. Bali maybe. Yeah, those are like my top places at the moment that I would love to go to. Got a lot of places on the bucket list for sure. So next, with the Rare Beauty blush, this is actually Selena Gomez's brand and it's amazing. She's done such a good job. I'm actually going to put it on the back of my hand, which is what I should have done the first time I used it. You just dab it with my finger and then get my brush and just get a bit and put it over the top. So for highlighter, I can't talk about what I'm using, so I'm just going to use it. So literally, yeah, just get my finger and then dab, 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 tap, tap, tap. It adds that perfect little like shine just where the light catches your face, and then just like down the bridge. It's literally the best highlighter I've ever used. Okay, this is gonna sound so silly and it's so embarrassing. But now what I do is put on setting spray halfway through my makeup after I do my base, because I find when I use setting spray, it helps my makeup just look more like skin rather than like makeup. I put a shower cap on because setting spray makes your hair go a bit funny. It's the Kimchi Stage Proof Matte Setting Spray. Doesn't really mattify, I have to say, but it really works, and it doesn't sit on the skin. It doesn't create any droplets on your skin that like last. It's so good. I have to shut this eye a bit because my eye doesn't fully shut, and then I put some more on after when I'm fully done. But I just do a little bit like halfway through. Next question. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? And while I answer that, I'm going to do my eyebrows. For brows, I'm using my favourite combo, mentioned it in the last video. The Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in 3.5, and also the 24-hour brow setter gel. Such a good combo. So I'm just going to get on and do that. What was the question? Do you have any New Year's resolutions for 2022? Right. I honestly don't. I'm a bit over New Year's resolutions, I can't lie. Like, I think they're great in terms of just like helping motivate you. Why have I still got the shower cap on? Should I just leave it on because I'm going to have to re-spray my face? I'm just going to leave it on. Oh my god. Okay. I think they're great as like a motivational aid to help people sort of like work out their goals for the year and things like that, and are great to just help you with your mindset when you start a new year. But after having such a difficult year, my New Year's resolution is to just like survive through the year, honestly, like, and just get through it. And if I manage to get through my day and even accomplish like getting out of bed and getting dressed, or like laying my bed and stuff like that, then that is like an accomplishment. When you have such a hard time, it really puts things like resolutions into perspective. Like, I've obviously got goals for the year, like doing more TV stuff, but I think because with my health it's affected everything I do, you know, when I'm not in good health, that affects every single part of my life, and my quality of life and everything. So really, I don't like setting myself New Year's resolutions because I hate having to like look forward to doing stuff or trying so hard to do stuff and then just my condition letting me down. So for me, I've got goals and things that I hope to do this year. I've just got a fluffy brush here and the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. Perfect if you just want neutral eyeshadows. And I get this shade here, which is like a light brown shade, and just run this through my crease. Okay, so once I've done that, I then go over with the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize cream shadow in Amber Gold, and I literally just get my finger and dab this over. Kind of focus it on the centre of my eye, and it just adds literally a tiny bit of colour and shimmer. This is the best thing ever. It's the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Frappe. And I use this, it's super creamy and super easy to use as like a bit of like an eyeliner. And just to make my lashes look a bit like fuller, I find using a brown eyeliner and just putting it right on the lash line really helps just make my eyelashes more prominent for a girl that's literally got non-existent eyelashes. Okay, someone asked, what is your go-to de-stress method? I think it changes like to what feels right in the moment. Some days de-stressing may look like just sitting in bed and watching Netflix. Sometimes de-stressing may look like running a nice bath, lighting a candle, putting in some bath salts and some bubble bath, and like listening to music. So it really just depends on whatever feels right in the moment. So now it's time for lashes and then lips, and we're done. So for lashes, I first curl them because I honestly do not know what I did all those years without curling my lashes. A lash curler is one of my 100% like desert island beauty tools. So this is the Shiseido lash curler, so good. And then I use the Lancome Hypnose mascara on my top lashes, and Roller Lash by Benefit on my bottom. I find this smudges badly under my eyes when I use it on my lower lashes. So recently I've been using this one and find it works a lot better. So I'm just going to put that on. So that's lashes done. Look at the difference between like my lashes now and before. It's insane. So for lips, I do quite a few combos. So first I use the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk, and then I'll show you what I do. What's your day-to-day life like? I feel like my life compared to a lot of people's has a lot less routine, and that is something that I'm really working on. But I think, God, it's so hard to do this and talk. I think because of my health and everything, I don't really know what my day-to-day life is going to be like till it's, you know, it happens. But I often, obviously, will get up, check my phone to see if I've got any like emails or anything I need to quickly answer. I'll go to the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth. That always helps me feel more awake. I'll go downstairs, make myself a coffee, and then I'll come back upstairs. I'll likely have planned out what I'm going to wear the day before, because it just saves me so much stress. And I hate having to like rummage through my clothes when I'm like running late, which I always am. It's my worst trait. Depending on the day, I'll either do my makeup or leave it. If I'm wearing no makeup, it's just like my eyelashes are curled and I'll brush through my brows. And then if I'm going to school, then that'll be time to make sure I've got everything in my bag for school. And then I'll come home, first thing I do, take my clothes off and then put something comfy on. Normally my pyjamas. I literally live in pyjamas. I don't need like 75% of my clothes. I could literally live in pyjamas. I will do whatever else is needed to do that day, whether it's filming a video like for TikTok or something. Like, I'm working on quite a few things at the moment, so there'll often be things I need to go back on regarding that. And then I really see where the rest of the day takes me. Sometimes I've got revision, sometimes I've got homework, like it really depends. This is my favourite thing. It's the Glossier Generation G lipstick in the shade Cake. It's such a pretty like brownie peach colour. It's like Your Lips but better. So I'm just putting this on top. How pretty is that? And then I go over with either the Vive Lip Dew lip oil. I love this so much and it's hydrating. Or the NARS Afterglow lip balm in Fast Lane. I think I'm going to do both today because I need that like hydration. That is everything. I then just douse myself with more setting spray, like drench myself in it. But that's it. This is my everyday makeup. I do chop and change it, like depending on what I feel on the day. I don't really have so much of an everyday makeup, but this is what I've been doing a lot recently. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let's finish off by answering a nice little question. What is your fave podcast? My favourite podcast is it Anything Goes or Everything Goes? Emma Chamberlain's podcast, Anything Goes, yeah. Emma Chamberlain's podcast, I'm sure you've heard so many people talking about it, like on TikTok and things, is amazing. I firstly just love Emma Chamberlain, but she is just so like unapologetically herself and talks about everything that is so relatable that people our age really struggle with. And so I know literally all of my friend group listen to her podcast like religiously, and so do I. I think she's so great, and if you're looking for a podcast to listen to and feel less alone and understood, hers is the way to go. It's so great. So that's it for this video, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got this far, then well done. Hope it's been nice to just kind of watch this video and just have a little chit chat while I do my makeup and get ready with me. I love these types of videos, so let me know if you'd like me to do another one day. I think I want to do like an assumptions video soon, because I think that could be quite fun, and it's been a while since I've done that. But yeah, love you guys lots. Make sure to come back next week for a new video. Like this video if you liked it. Smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. Why do people say smash a like? Just click the subscribe button if you haven't already. I love you guys very, very much. Hope you're doing okay, and sending my love. Bye. Mwah.